Hello everyone, it's Liddy and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm currently on the floor of my manga room because this massive box just came in today. Yes, so we're going to unbox this and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a collective haul this time. So the collective haul for the month. It's currently like the last day of April and I really wanted to unbox this. My April haul was already filmed before this arrived, so that will be coming, but this will probably be part of my collective May haul. But yeah, I did a few biddings on eBay this month and yeah, it was very dangerous, but I ended up completing a series that I actually started collecting the omnis for a bit. So I had two omnis, but I recently got rid of those and gave them to xxxholic manga because she's also getting into clamp. But yeah, I'm super excited to unbox this. But this box was so huge. Like, it's not, I don't think the volumes in terms of like how many there are is actually gonna, like, it fits all in this box. So there's a lot less in here. But the box they used was obviously really big. So I decided to film it on the floor. And then I also have another package here to unbox as well. One is also an eBay bidding that I did over the last week and it arrived and I'm super excited to unbox this because you'll see why. But yes, I will unbox this now and show you. Oh, it was very stuffed. Let's see what's inside. Alright, let's have a look at what's in here. Alright, so they put it in loads of wrapping, it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to show you what's in here. So I got the complete collection of xxxholic. As you saw in my previous haul, I was collecting the omnibuses, but then I saw an eBay listing that I ended up bidding on, and then I think someone else in the Discord, Ice, they ended up winning that bid. But then I found another listing after that and I was like, okay, they opened the offers, so I ended up asking them like kind of what's a reasonable price they would accept for the listing, and they said around like £200. So I put in a offer of £200 and then they actually came back to me and said that someone else had offered them 215, and then they were like, if you can match that offer then I'll give it to you because obviously you already asked first initially. So that was really, really nice of them. So they ended up giving it to me for 215, and then plus shipping it was around 225. So yeah, I am so happy, and it came in like these plastic sleeves that they had already put on all the volumes. So yeah, let me take everything out and show you. So we got volume 2 here, volume 3, volume 6, volume 4. Oh, it looks stunning. So because I did like want to initially get the omnibuses, I did always want the singles, but I never really thought I would be able to actually get them. But obviously a chance came up and they were, you know, selling these biddings on eBay. So I was like, you know what, this is my time, and these are really rare now, and it's just like something that I always wanted to add to my collection. But obviously some of the volumes are so hard to find, and I know 17 I think is one of the hardest to find. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it and splurge a little. I've been working a lot as well, so I felt like I should treat myself, even though I know I already do, if you obviously with the videos that you see with all my like shopping and manga videos. But yeah, I'm really excited to have these in my collection. They look stunning, they look really good condition as well. I know some are like a tiny bit yellow, mainly because I know they're a little bit of an older series, but honestly it's amazing. And the fact that they come in these like covers, that's really cool. So I'm definitely gonna be giving them a big thumbs up and great feedback on eBay when I get the chance after I've filmed this video. Oh, this cover is stunning. Oh my goodness, so excited to read this. And I know that like you're supposed to read this kind of in tandem with Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles to get like the most optimal experience while reading. So I actually found a chapter by chapter breakdown of how to read it in certain order on Reddit. So that's like super granular way of reading it, and I kind of want to try it. So when I do start reading both the series, I'm gonna try it because apparently there's a lot of crossover between this and Tsubasa, so it's best to read it together. So that's what I'm gonna do. And now that I have both the series complete, I'm so excited I can finally read it. All right, I'm gonna move this off and then I'll show you everything. So here they are in all its glory. They look absolutely stunning, and Suki's here to inspect as well. And yeah, look how good they look. They look really good condition. They are in both different imprints. So this one is the Tano something, right? The Tano Shimi imprint, and then this one is the Del Rey. It's kind of the same thing that happened with Tsubasa as well. I have like both the imprints in my collection, but I'm so happy that I have this in my collection now, and it's just great to be able to collect it. I know like I haven't read xxxholic yet, but as like a clamp fan, I felt like it was just something that I really wanted to have in my collection, and they look stunning. Like the covers just look great, and I think this one is my favorite one. This one is definitely my favorite one. It's super pretty. But yeah, I'm super happy that I'm able to share with you this. And I know a lot of you from my previous video are clamp fans, so you'll be happy to see that I collected this as well and finished collecting it. And yeah, I'm really, really happy and so excited to read this for sure. I am planning to do kind of like a clamp readathon in later in the year. Me and Cake Tins is gonna kind of come up with something to do one together, so that's really exciting. So we'll definitely tell you about it and do some announcements on that, and then we can all read some clamp series together. So yeah, excited for that. And yeah, let's see what I got in my other parcel, which is also a very rare clamp series as well. All right, so this is the other package that I have today to share with you. All right, let me show you what I got. This one is really exciting. Honestly, I also, as I mention all the time, I never actually intended to collect this series at all. I never really wanted it. Really, it was too expensive, really hard to come by, and there was really low chance of me ever finishing it. So I never really went for it. But there was a seller who also was selling the xxxholic complete collection that someone else on the Discord won. They were also doing a listing for this series, and you may recognize it from the back, but it is Kobato. Yes, look at that, it's volume 6. It really exists, but they were doing a listing for that whole series as well. And of course I was watching it and bidding on it, and I managed to win the bid. And it was a little bit pricey considering it's only a 6-volume series. I did end up paying like £100 for Suki. I ended up paying £100 for all 6, but I know how rare I think volume 5 and volume 6 are, and sometimes people are selling that one volume for £100. So I was like, I'm just gonna get it, and I ended up winning the bid at £100 because obviously other people were bidding on it. I didn't actually think I would go up to that much to get this series, but once you're in that bidding war, you just kind of like really get into it and you can't stop. It's freaking dangerous, honestly. Like eBay has been such a dangerous place for me recently. But so this month I treated myself to these xxxholic code collection, and then also this on eBay, just because I've been working so much, and Suki's playing with my cloud cutter. But yeah, this is volume 6, and then we got volume 5. They're in great condition as well. Volume 4, volume 3, and volume 2. Oh my gosh, so stunning. And volume 1. So I am so happy to have these. Honestly, obviously, as I said repeatedly, I didn't intend to really collect this, but I have it now, and it's like makes me really happy that I have it in my collection. It is really hard to find, so I'm really glad I've been able to get it for a good price. I do hope that one day Yen Press does reprint these so more people can have access to it, because I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, I want something exclusive. No, I actually really hope that Clamp, does well with all the re-releases that the Empress are doing, so that they get more re-releases so that people can enjoy the stories more, because it's kind of annoying when you see these volumes that used to be in print going for so much. Like, I'm looking at Red River, like they were used to sell those volumes for stupidly expensive, and now they've announced the 3-in-1, so it's going to be more accessible for people who want to read it, and I think that is amazing. So I really hope they reprint these series, and even with xxxholic, I hope they come out with the premium collection editions, because those are stunning. I'll probably even get them if I do really enjoy the story. But yeah, I just hope that we are able to get these again and more people can enjoy the story, because even though I paid like a lot more for it, even if it reprints, I wouldn't be unhappy about it, because more people can enjoy the story. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this. Do let me know if you like this series. I know not a lot of people think it's like the most amazing Clamp series, but people do enjoy it, and I'm excited to read it too. So yeah, these were my 2 big expensive purchases of this month. I do have a lot of more coming. I actually ended up buying a lot from Water Books recently. I've been getting more into buying secondhand volumes. So I think just the manga market is getting so expensive. So buying like new releases has been really expensive. So I've been looking more on Water Books. So lots more to come, but really excited that I got to share these with you first. And yeah, I will see you in the next clip of what else I got this month. Hello, it's another day, and I've got more packages to share with you for my collective haul. I have 3 packages, and I think there's like a bunch of volumes in each of them. So yeah, let's have a look at what we got. So most of these volumes are from, I think all of these volumes are actually from Water Books. So yeah, let's see what we've got. So the first book we have is Fruits Basket. Basically, I saw this for really cheap on Water Books. It was like £6 I got it for, and it actually looks really good condition, honestly. Like, it basically looks new, which is amazing. So I'm really happy about that. But I got this for £6, and I actually only watched the anime of Fruits Basket. I never actually read the manga, so I only had the first 2 volumes of the collector's edition and never continued to collect it, because I obviously wanted to read it first before I collected the whole thing, because these are quite pricey a bit. So I found volume 3, and this was the next one I needed, so I definitely need to read this one day and see how I liked it compared to the anime, because I loved the anime back in the day. So yeah, that's the first volume. And then we got another package here. And here are the stuff that I got. Let me show you. So the first volume we have here is As Miss Beelzebub Likes. This one is volume 4. I actually managed to find volume 3 and volume 4 really cheap on Water Books. I basically got both of them for £5. So one of these volumes was £2.50, which is absolutely amazing. And the quality is really good. Like, it looks basically new, which is amazing. So really happy about that. Still haven't read this series, but I've heard many good things about it, and it was so cheap I couldn't pass up the next volumes that I needed. And I'm really excited about these ones. It's 2 volumes of Dazzle by Minari Endo. I got volume 8 and 9. I actually have this series volume 1 to 7, and it's one of my like childhood favorites. The story and premise itself is a little weird, but I really liked it as a child, and I saw these on Water Books for super cheap, so I grabbed them, and these were the 2 volumes that I needed in my collection that were like the next volumes I needed. Obviously Tokyo Print went bust, so at the time, so they kind of cancelled this series in terms of printing it. So there's like 24 volumes of this series, I think, that finally completed, but obviously they haven't reprinted the series, and I think it only ended at like 10 volumes that they were able to print from Tokyopop. But I thought I would add these to my collection because it is a very nostalgic series for me. The plot itself is a little bit weird, so I don't think a lot of people will actually enjoy it if they read it now, but it's something that's in my memory, and the condition of these are really good. Like, spines to me are really important, so I really like that. I don't really mind the yellowing, but and the thing I love about Minari Endo's work is her cover art style, like, and her fashion. She always changes up the clothes in her stories. Yeah, love it so much. I got one singular volume here as well. This one is from Revival Books. I think I bought it on eBay. Let's see what it is. Alright, so it's Tsubasa World Chronicle Nirai Kanai. So this one was really cheap on eBay, so I got it. But this is basically the sequel story to Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, and it only has 3 volumes because it got cancelled. But as I finished collecting it, the initial series, I just decided to pick up whatever is left for collection purposes. So yeah. And then I got another World of Books parcel here. This has like a bunch of volumes, so let's see what's inside. Alright, so I got 3rd volume of As Miss Beelzebub Likes. So this was the 3 and 4 that I got, and it also looks brand new, amazing, and look at the like art style. It's stunning. I love the character designs. But yeah, I got 3 and 4 here now. And then the next one I got was Kimi ni Todoke Volume 9. This was on Water Books with discounts for under £5, which is amazing. It looks brand new as well, pretty much. Not too yellowed. A little bit yellowed at the top, but not too bad. But yeah, this was one that I needed to fill some gaps in my Kimi ni Todoke collection, so really glad to have that. Oh, and then I got The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady. So this one is a GL series, and volume 3 was what I needed to not complete, but to have in my collection that I needed for the ongoing series. So I have 1 to 4 now, which is amazing, and it's an isekai GL series, and it's like really, really cute. And then I got 2 volumes of Attack on Titan, 6 and 13. As you know, I've been collecting this series, and I pretty much have only 5 volumes left to finish the whole series, and I collected Attack on Titan in its entirety used, which is amazing. So I don't plan to ever buy Attack on Titan new at all. I'm just going to continuously look out for them used, and that's how I'm going to collect them. So yeah, this is everything I got in this part of the haul. I'll be back in the next clip with more stuff that's coming in this month. So it's another day, and I got some more packages. I think this one's from eBay, and then I got a bunch more from World of Books. So let's get opening. So this one from eBay, let's open this one first. Alright, and the first volume in this eBay parcel is X/1999 volume 12. So I have actually also gotten a few singles of X because I just really liked the way the singles look in people's collections, and I saw a few on eBay. A seller called We Buy Books had a few single volumes, and they were quite cheap, so I decided to get it. And yeah, this one looks pretty good. It's a little bit yellow, the spine tiny bit scuffed, but overall good condition. I do prefer reading single volumes than omnibuses, so that's why I'm still, even though I have most of X omnibus, I decided to get a few volumes of the singles just for collecting purposes. And then I got Drug and Drop Volume 1. But yeah, this one is Volume 1. I also saw it cheap on We Buy Books. It was like £5, and usually this is like retail £7 something online. So yeah, I got it for a good price. And this is kind of the sequel to Legal Drug, which is the 3-volume series. There's only 2 of these. and I think they discontinued writing it, so there's only 2 volumes, but obviously I needed it in my collection. And then I'm gonna open some World of Books parcels. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I am super excited about this find, okay? And just the condition of it and just like the spines. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I ended up picking up the whole series of Wish on Water Books. Look at them all together. Oh my goodness. It has like the old Tokyo Pop spines, the smaller ones, which I personally prefer. If you see like the Tokyo Pop spines, I'll show you. So these are my Tokyo Mew Mew Tokyo Pop collection that I got when I was really young. And look, you can see how like one of them has the other spine and then one has like that big logo, the Tokyo Pop logo. So I think the one on the left is the older one, and then the right, they changed it to that one, and obviously the left one looks so much better. So I was really happy that the Wish volumes that I got all have the same logo, so the spine all matches, and that is crazy because they were all, you know, separate listings. It wasn't just like one whole listing. Oh my goodness, I am so happy with this, and I've been waiting for this particular series to come back in stock. Not come back in stock, but like appear on like used book sites, because obviously this is out of print now, this series. And I remember seeing it on Water Books ages ago, but I wasn't really interested in it at that time, so I was really regretful still thinking about it. But then when I constantly checked Water Books pretty much every day, I found the whole set 1, 2, 3, and 4 on Water Books, and I grabbed them instantly, and they were like £5.35 each. So I got each volume for around £5.30, which is amazing for this book. And the quality isn't bad. Like there's like a bit of yellowing, but literally nothing too horrible, and it looks all good inside as well. I'm so happy to have this, honestly, and I'm just really stoked about the condition they're in, and also just the spines matching and just looking beautiful. Super happy with that. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite finds this month. But yeah, more clamp to my clamp collection. So yeah, really love that. So yeah, this is everything I got in this clip. We'll go to the next clip now and show you what else I got. It's pretty much just been another clamp haul, but yeah, we'll see if there's any more different stuff that I get in the next clips. Hello, it's another day and I have some more packages in the month of May. So we got 3 more used parcels. The top one is from eBay, I think. We got some World of Books, and then we've got another World of Books, and World of Books has started to put their manga in these packaging, this paper packaging, which is a lot better than their standard plastic ones. Apparently it depends which one you get is based on which warehouse they send their used book from. So sometimes you might get this one, or sometimes you might get this flimsy paper one. So I prefer the paper packaging that they've been doing. So yeah, it's been nice to see that we're getting a little bit more safer variety of packaging other than this flimsy one. But yeah, let's get opening some packages. So the first one I'm gonna probably open is the eBay one. It is volume 15 of X/1999. This is called Waltz, and it looks really good condition, actually. I'm pretty impressed. The bottom is a tiny bit scuffed. It's not too yellowed either, really, but yeah, it's like quite good. It's quite yellow on top, and the sides are not as yellow, but yeah, it's weird how the top bit's a bit yellow. Maybe it was like really in the sun. It does smell a bit smoky though, so I'm gonna have to air it out. But yeah, this is volume 15. As I mentioned in my previous clip, I've been collecting some of the X singles when I see them for a good price. I've just kind of double dipped in terms of collecting clamp series. and I didn't really expect to do that, but when I saw someone have the X singles, they looked really good. So yeah, I'm just picking them up when I see them. I'm not trying to be a completionist on this series though, but you know, we shall see. And then I'm going to open some water books parcels. Amazing! We got Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Volume 13. I have been collecting clear card, pretty much all of them used. I think I only got maybe like 1 or 2 volumes online new, but I've been seeing them constantly pop up on water books used, so I've been collecting them that way because they just like really easy to find. So I don't bother trying to get them at like a more expensive price because they always come up really cheap. And I think this one was like under £6, which is good for this Kodansha volume. And this cover is probably one of my favorites. It looks so pretty. I actually started reading Cardcaptor Sakura this month because we're currently doing a kind of like a readathon called Magical May over on the MANGA Discord, which I'll link down below. But we're doing that currently because I kind of wanted to do like a readathon with the house that I'm in. So the MANGA has kind of like a house system, kind of like Hogwarts and Harry Potter. Cake Tins decided to do like this house system on the Dudettes Discord. So I'm in like the magical keep, and I was like, oh, it'd be fun if we did like a magical readathon, and then it turned into like a whole thing. So I've been reading it, and not gonna lie, I didn't realize there was so many inappropriate relationships in Cardcaptor Sakura. I thought it was very wholesome. And even reading again Sailor Moon, because I read Sailor Moon, I've been reading Sailor Moon and also rereading Tokyo Mew Mew. I'm like, okay, things are a little bit weird in the magical like girl series that I never expected. Like Ichigo, who's from Tokyo Mew Mew, is like 12 years old, and she's like going out and about on her own, like working in a cafe, and then also like going around dating, and she's getting like kissed by all these guys like without her consent, and it's a little bit weird. And then in Sailor Moon there's also that inappropriate relationship with Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. Like Tuxedo Mask is kind of like 18 and Sailor Moon is like 14, which is not the biggest age gap, but it's still kind of weird. And it's also implied like they are intimate as well, and she's only like 14, 15, so it's kind of creepy. And then in Cardcaptor Sakura there's like her dad was a teacher and then married her mom when she was 16. And then there's Tarada Sensei, which is like, oh my god, inappropriate. But yeah, it's really weird kind of like rereading some of my childhood favorites and then seeing all this stuff, and I'm like, how did this kind of thing fly back in the day? And it was like not seen as really bad. Like I felt like maybe people did talk about it, but not as much as it should have been. But yeah, it's been an interesting ride reading all these like magical girl series and finding out a lot of the stuff was like really inappropriate. But yeah, it's been interesting to say the least. But anyways, I just rambled on. Let me go back into the haul. Let's see what this one is. Alright, so we got Whisper Me a Love Song Volume 6. This one looks fine at the bottom, but it's also yellow at the top, which is very strange. I think it's the way they probably displayed it, but that's alright. But I decided to get this because I saw it really cheap, and I was going on like a World of Books kind of binge buying session where I was like looking like at tons of pages, just seeing what there is, and I saw this and I decided to get it. And this was the next volume I needed in this series, so I decided to pick up. And there is an anime coming out for this currently. I haven't watched it, but it's just like a very sweet GL series. I have only read the first volume, so I don't really know how it develops, but yeah, I decided to pick it up. And then the last package in this clip is this one. Let's see what it is. And this one is really cool because it looks practically new, and it is Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Volume 14. I think this is one of the volumes that pretty much is new and like just came out recently. So I was super shocked to find it in Water Books, and it was around £6. Like it was £6 and under, which is really good for a new Kodansha volume. So I was really stoked to see it and I snapped it up. And of course the cover is stunning and I can't wait to read this series after I finish the main Cardcaptor Sakura series. But yeah, it's stunning. I love it so much. I love Clamp's artwork in general, as you know. So yeah, this is everything I got in this clip. Pretty much another volume of Clamp and then a random volume of GL. So yeah, let's go to the next clip and see what else I got. Hello, so we've got more packages today. I have this package of Shiraz. No, it's not really wine, but basically I got a eBay listing and I think they put it in this packaging. But yeah, I have another World of Books parcel and then this parcel. So I'll open the World of Books parcel first. Alright, so the first one we've got is Kiki's Delivery Service by Eiko Kadono. I think this was the classic that, yeah, it says here, it was the classic that inspired the beloved animated film. So it was originally a novel and then they animated it. And yeah, I decided I wanted to start reading Kiki's Delivery Service in its original form. And we're currently doing a Magical May type of theme on the Manga Dudettes Discord. I'll link it down below. But I thought of Kiki's Delivery Service. It is one of the animated films that I really love by Studio Ghibli, so I thought it'd be nice to see the source material. And it is quite a short series, like in terms of not series, it's quite a short novel. So when it has like some small like illustrations in between too, that's really cute. Yeah, so I decided to get it. I got it on Water Books for pretty cheap, but it is a little bit scuffed at the top, but nothing too bad. But I'm excited to try this and see how the story differs from the animated film. And then we got this one. Let's open it up. So I got some singles of X/1999. I might have said it in my previous clips, but basically someone was doing like a listing for 9 of them, so I decided to get it. I don't have the first omnibus of X yet, so I was like, you know, if I own the first few volumes of the singles, I wouldn't be too mad at having duplicates. So yeah, and this one is volume 2. And then we got volume 3. And then we got volume 4. And then volume 5. Some of these are really quite hard to find. And I got this particular bundle for like £50, which is not too bad for 9 volumes. Volume 7. And I'm not really trying to complete it, but if I do see some of the volumes for cheap, like the rest of the ones that I need, then I'll definitely get them. So as you may saw in my previous clip, I think I hauled number 12 and number 15. So yeah, volume 1. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Empty. So yeah, here is all the X volumes I have, 1 to 9. The spines are a little bit faded, but these are quite an older series, so I'm not too bothered about it. But yeah, they look pretty good condition considering, and yeah, I'm really happy to own some of the X singles to add to my Clamp collection. So yeah, this was everything I got in this clip. I think I have just a couple of more packages coming for this month, but I may split this collective haul into 2 if it gets a bit too long, but we shall see. But yeah, on to the next clip. Hey guys, just cutting in here because I want to do the giveaway announcement. So basically I'm going to be giving away these 4 books and one winner will be able to receive all 4. So yeah, all you have to do to win these 4 volumes is let me know out of these 4 which one you're most excited to read and why down below in the comments, and then you'll be entered in the giveaway. I think I will limit this to UK shipping only for now, UK and EU, because obviously international shipping can get quite expensive for this 4 volumes, but I'll definitely do more international giveaways for like gift cards later in the year. But for now, this one is UK/EU only, so sorry about that. But yeah, definitely let me know down below which ones you're most excited about, and then you'll be entered in the giveaway. Hello, so I've got some more packages today, and this will probably be the last unboxing that I'll be doing for this video because I think I've unboxed quite a lot already. So yeah, we got a couple more packages, 4 more packages. I don't know what exactly this one is because it's really like light but kind of thick. So yeah, let's open them up. So the first one we'll open is another World of Books parcel. So the first volume we got is X/1999 Interlude. As you saw in my previous clips, I've been collecting the singles for this series, and this one is in really good condition actually. The spine is still pretty nice, not faded at all like the ones that I hauled in the previous clips. And yeah, it looks really good. Happy with the quality, not too yellow either. Nice. And then this one is also, I think, from World of Books. Amazing. So I've got Chakho, 7-Face Chakho by Hybe. This one is, I think it's like the BTS manhwa. And yeah, I got volume 2 on World of Books because it was like super cheap. I think I got this for like £6, which is really good for a manhwa. I haven't actually read the first volume yet, but that one I actually initially got sent from IZ Press, and they did like a whole campaign on it, but I haven't started it yet. But I saw it on World of Books, so it was very cheap. Couldn't pass that up. And then I'll open this one. I was wondering why it was so thick but so light, but I didn't realize it was like just a bunch of volumes here. So let's open this up. First one we got is Gentleman's Alliance Volume 8 by arina tanemura. So this one I used to collect way back in the day. I think I pretty much read this online when I was younger and I really enjoyed it, but I never actually finished collecting the series because I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I would when I read it when I was younger. I still feel that I won't enjoy it as much as I do before, but I decided to try and finish collecting it and add it to my Arina Tanemura collection. Honestly, I feel like her works have definitely not aged that well personally for me. I actually reread Sakura Hime recently. Actually, I didn't reread it. That was the one I didn't read before, but I read Sakura Hime recently this month and I didn't really enjoy it at all. I actually finished all 12 volumes because I owned them and I had them for so long, so I thought I should just finish it, and I pretty much gave most of the volumes 2 to 1 star. It was not great, but this personally series has a lot of nostalgia for me, especially Full Moon. I think Full Moon is her best work, but yeah, I just decided to start collecting it again and finish it off. And this one's really good condition, and also it was cheap, so I got it. This was like £3. And then I saw these two as well in World of Books, and they were also very good price for what it is. Like, so it's volume 1 and volume 2 of Phantom Thief Jean. I actually read this as well ages ago when I was younger, and I really enjoyed this series. It's quite thick, the volumes actually, and the first volume is actually really hard to find now, but the subsequent volumes are a lot easier to find. So I think 2, 3 and 4 are quite easy to find, and then 5 is a little bit harder to find. So I was really happy to see both these volumes on World of Books for under £5, which is amazing. And yeah, I got them. I really like spines, and also they were really good price and quite good condition, I guess. Not too bad. There's like a receipt in here, so you can tell that it's used. But I think the thing about Arina Tanemura is her artwork is really nice. It's like very her style. She definitely made her own style out of it, and that's what she's pretty much remembered for. But her stories are definitely young and quite cheesy in my opinion, so I don't know how people my age will feel about it reading it nowadays, but it's more nostalgia for me at this point. But yeah, glad to have them in my collection and add them to my arina tanemura shelf. And then we got the last one here. Alright, so the last 3 volumes we got here is x/1999 Fugue. I think this is volume 10. This one is a little bit wonky and a bit bent, but it should be okay once I put some more weight onto it. It's obviously a little bit faded on the spine as well, but it pretty much matches everything that I've got so far in my collection. And then the last 2 volumes I have here is more Attack on Titan. I got this used again and it's volume 27 and 28. I found these on, I think, I can't remember what it was, what exactly eBay seller it was, but it was like one of those used bookstore sellers. And yeah, it was like super cheap. I think I got these under £4 as well. I've pretty much gotten Attack on Titan volumes all under £4. I got these 2 volumes and now I only need 3 more volumes to complete Attack on Titan, which is amazing. So yeah, this was everything I got in this clip, and that's pretty much the end of this collective haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the stuff that I got pretty much at the end of April and around mid-May. I am really excited for all the clamp that I've been able to collect, and I have a clamp collection tour / collection building video coming, so it'll be kind of like a build a clamp shelf with me / going over the clamp shelf as well and all the clamp stuff that I have now in my collection, because I've accumulated quite a lot, so I have definitely enough to have a little tour of that. So that's going to be coming, which is exciting, and I know a lot of people who were in my previous clamp hauls were really excited that I was hauling clamp stuff and are big fans of them as well. So yeah, excited to get that out there and finish filming that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this collective haul, and do let me know if there was some things that you saw in the haul that you're excited about, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.